Hello. Hello and more hello. So, there were technical issues yesterday. That's what I'm going to call them. Mostly Twitch was having issues. I could only upload about 2 megs at a time. And even that was quite a bit less than 2 megs quite often. So, yeah, I couldn't really stream. It was not on my end, as far as I could tell. Everything looked fine on my end, but definitely was not. Definitely was not. So, uh, today we're gonna react to some more music. I may have tumbled down a lesbian rabbit hole lately for lesbian subculture. So, the group that we're gonna start with, or rather, singer, artist, however you would like to list them, is Girl in Red. Uh, I I didn't know this until I fell into the rabbit hole, but apparently knowing and there's 2.65 million subscribers to the channel on YouTube. So a good portion of people definitely do know about Girl in Red, but Girl in Red was used apparently to identify other lesbians at certain points. So yeah, you'll get to identify lesbians as one of the bonus features of this reaction. So yeah, uh, I did glance at some of the videos in here, and a lot of them have very lesbian themes. I'm not sure if there's an order we should look at these. We might just go straight down the list. And there are apparently some videos that just aren't in this list for one reason or another. So we're gonna have to look around a little bit. I will say some of these definitely are very well known. Bad Idea, Girls, and We Fell in Love in October all have significant numbers of views. In fact, 30, 63, and 165 million views. So just a little bit popular. Yep. Though I had known nothing about them ahead of time. I did listen to a little bit of a couple of them just to get an idea for like genre. But yeah, that's where we're gonna start this. Anyways, I've talked way too much. Let's let's get into a few of them. I'll pull up the first four. Okay, imagery here. Please don't stab yourself in the heart. I know people very close to us in our lives can definitely make you feel like you've been stabbed in the heart, but don't don't do it for real. It seems absurd just saying that, but I definitely need to. still feels absurd. Also, very pop. I pretty much guessed that's where we were going here. The little bits that I heard to test the music out were very pop. So, yeah. I pretty much expected that. All right. A little bit of commentary based on the video and the lyrics. So, man, this is not specifically a lesbian song by any means. Obviously, two women here, so very lesbian in that sense. But the one is clearly emotionally distant, which is a very male characteristic in our current culture. One that I think is hideously bad, but it is where we are. But yeah, the one is very emotional, very expressive, clearly, and the other is emotionally distant. And the whole song seems to be about that dynamic. So let's get back into it. Before the suddenness here with the audience, I gotta say, the always on the phone thing, that could be my ex. Totally. My ex fiance was like that. We would go out somewhere and always on their phone. Always on their phone. You know, conversation with me would be like secondary to the phone. So this very felt for me, okay? Very. Also, they were very emotionally distant as well. So yeah, I feel called out, okay? Very called out. How the first time that scene happens, she pulls away, that also would very much be my ex. She was not very much into physical contact. To my detriment. All right. Let's keep going.
I'm in New York thinking of you, wondering what you are up to from this lonely ass hotel room.
Am I gonna have to start with a note at the beginning of every song? Please don't do this. Because please don't lay on top of a car, a moving car, that is. Don't, please. All right, back to it.
With a pretty good looking you, I am somewhere in the States, going somewhere on a plane. It doesn't really matter as long as I'm always far away, or maybe on a bus for months straight. Shit's fun, but I'm going insane, like it's been months since I've had sex. I'm just a horny little lovesick mess, and I don't.
Sorry. Yeah. Man, I could say a lot there. Like, if she thinks a couple of months is an issue, yeah. Wait until it becomes years. Anyways.
I wanna be the type of person who calls you up every time I need to get off, but I guess that's who I'm turning into. Oh fuck. Down in Times Square in the rain,
Okay, these scenes in like the what I'm assuming is a bed are much too cute. The feels are very real. Uh, just metaphorically stab me in the chest. Definitely what the video is doing here. All right. Yeah, back to the song. The tears. Uh, uh, much. Oh, and directed by Hunter Schafer. Okay. Okay, just sticking the big names on this apparently. How old is this video? Just curious. 3 years. Hunter was probably doing Euphoria at the time. Wow. That that might sort of explain some things with this song. Not entirely. Definitely not entirely, but hey, Yukin, you're in time for the lesbian music. Are you prepared? Good, good. We just had a lot of feels. What a lot. All right. Next song.
I'm running low on serotonin. Chemical imbalance got me twisting things. Stabilized with medicine. There's no depth to these feelings. Dig deep, can't hide from the corners of my mind. I'm terrified.
Because it's a theme, and I've been laughing, so I should have stopped a little bit ago. But please don't inhale helium from balloons. You can actually have a lot of significant issues from doing that. I know plenty of people do that, and have for ages, but please don't. Please. Yes. Serotonin, I believe, is, yes, the name of the song. So it's probably going to come up. And I'm pretty sure that was a serotonin molecule she was scribbling. So let's go.
Of what's inside. I get intrusive thoughts like cutting my hands off, like jumping in front of a bus, like how do I make the stop when it feels like my therapist hates me? Please don't let me go crazy. Put me in a field with daisies, might not work, but I'll take a maybe. Been breaking daily, but only me can save me. So I'm capitulating, crying like a fucking baby. I don't wanna be Sabala, I don't wanna be Cicada, I don't wanna be I'm running low on serotonin. Chemical imbalance got me twisting things. Stabilized with medicine. There's no depth to these feelings. Dig deep, can't hide.
Okay. I gotta pause for some commentary, definitely. So, Man, those dark thoughts. Ugh, I had I had 30 years of those sort of dark thoughts. Ugh, I'm so glad I mostly don't anymore. So very glad. But then it's like presented in like this poppy kind of feel good way. It is it is quite ironic. And then we go into the even happier pop as she starts bouncing on this. Wow, that's I I can't really get a handle on exactly where this song wants to be. Is it dark? Is it happy? Where are we? And I think that's intentional. I think that goes back to her brainworms at the moment. Also, I gotta say, uh, her piercing there. Uh, I may be looking at acquiring similar piercings. Just had to throw that in there. Obviously, not the VTuber version of me. But anyways, back to the video.
From the corners of my mind, I'm terrified of what's inside. I get intrusive thoughts like burning my hair off, like hurting somebody I love, like does it ever really stop? When there's control, I lose it. Incredibly impulsive, so scared I'm gonna end up doing something stupid, but I try to contain it. Oh, it gets so draining. It's like my heart is failing. Every night I'm contemplating. My inner voice is saying tough, so I try to brush it off. Yeah, I try to brush it off. I'm running low on serotonin. Chemical imbalance got me twisting things. Stabilized with medicine. There's no depth to these feelings. Baby, can't hide from the corners of my mind. I'm terrified of what's inside.
Oh, jeez.
Går det bra?
You have jumped much too high at this point, okay?
Kan man känna i hjärtat att hvis man får blodpropp. Men proppen som blöder gör att hjärtat mitt slutar slå. Sånn at det er som at jeg følte at jeg ble helt sånn tom og rar.
Also, I have a feeling definitely from Europe. So everything I've seen is in English. So yay for English, because that way I actually understand what they're saying. At least until I talked in their native language there. And I'm not sure what that was. Maybe German? It was a little bit hard to hear. Anyways, let's keep going. I gotta see what's next. Where does this go? Oh god, therapy. Still very real.
I remember you couldn't stop crying. You found me when I thought I was dying.
A little bit of a like country
When I said
style beats.
I tried so hard to change all the crazy shit I made you do. The long nights you held me through. I remember you stayed up all night to make sure I was alright. Believe me when I say I would have done the same. I hate the way my brain is wired. Can't trust my mind, it's such a liar. Believe me when I say I can't carry the weight. Yeah.
Okay, I have to pause. I should have paused a little bit ago, but I was just sort of grooving to the song. But let's talk about the video for a second. This this whole like spotlight from overhead thing, very much giving like UFO vibes. While the song is definitely talking about like pain and I'm gonna say depression. It gives me very depression vibes, though that may be my bias. You can. I don't know if UFOs feel pain, but sure, why not? All right, let's keep going.
I tried to get it off my mind, to leave it all behind. Don't wanna make it worse, I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, I tried to get it off my mind, to leave it all behind. Don't wanna make it worse,
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
creepy.
make it work.
And I gotta say, I like this like choir-esque part of the song. This definitely is a part I can appreciate musically. All right, back to it.
To get it off my mind, to leave it all behind. Don't wanna make it worse, I'm gonna make it work.
Okay, okay. I do have a few things to talk about here. I think there's a lot of intention with the fact that she says, I want to make this work while she's sitting in the therapy chair again, even though it's now back in the forest. It it definitely lines up with why you go to therapy in the first place. You want things to work. And it is quite obvious that she didn't feel things were working. I think that is very clear with all the imagery in the song. I mean, right after that, we get to the whole uprooting trees part. So it is very clear she doesn't feel things are working. It's like bottling a therapy session into a song. So, yeah, definitely some feels there. More so if you've ever been in therapy. Okay, this I expect feels. 2 queens and a king-size bed. Come on, come on. And then all the big ones that have had 30, 60, and 165 million views. All right, here we go. We got a little piano here.
Two queens in a king-size bed. There's no mistletoe above our heads, but I'll kiss you anyway on Christmas Day. Yeah, I'll kiss you anyway on Christmas Day. I don't have a lot to give, but I would give you everything. All my time is yours to spend. Let me wrap you in with my skin, with my skin.
Okay, okay, I have to pause. Man, all these adorable scenes. All these feels. And of course, the heart stab of loneliness. For my own situation, obviously, not theirs. Oof. All right, musically, not video wise. A very acoustic song, just the piano and her. I don't think there's anything else in there. If there is, I have apparently just ignored it. Because I only really heard the piano and her. Which is very fitting, since it's supposed to be the two of them in bed. Also, I'm a little bit curious about something. Okay, so apparently the answer is, well, you may have heard it before. It is not in anything like no TV, no movies, no other things like that. But you may have heard it on the radio, possibly, maybe. So, there is always that. All right, back to the song.
Two queens in a king-size bed, like angels in the snow. My only wish is one more
It's a very
year,
Christmas song.
and then I want them all. Your freckled cheeks are tangled
Oh, no.
feet. The
Where did she
closer
go?
the better it gets. So let's stay right here until forever disappears. I don't have a
feel all the
Two
feels.
queens in a king size bed. There's no mistletoe above our heads, but I'll kiss you anyway on Christmas Day. Yeah, I'll kiss you anyway on Christmas Day.
Kind of don't want the song to end, but it has to. It has to. All right. All right. Let's go to the big hit, apparently.
Smoking cigarettes on the roof. You look so pretty and I love this view. We fell in love in October. That's why I love fall. Looking at the stars, admiring from afar. My girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl.
I think it's safe to say the chorus is very simplistic and repeated, but that's not always a bad thing. I am fine with her saying, or rather singing, "My girl" over and over. That's perfectly fine.
You will be my world, my world, my world, my world. You will be my girl. Smoking cigarettes on the roof. You look so pretty and I love this view.
And of course, now would be when the capture card gets all messed up.
We're not going that way. At least I know I am here to stay. We fell in love in October. That's why I love fall. Looking at the stars, admiring from afar. My girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl.
I am totally here for the lesbian kiss, though.
You
Hell yeah.
will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my world, my world, my world, my world. You will be my girl.
Oh wow. They were definitely getting into that kissing. Musically, I don't think this song is anything special. I know some people are probably going to hate on me for that, but yeah, I don't think it's a super special song except in context. Oh man. And in the comments. Immediate feels. Ugh, okay. I get why people definitely like this song. Specifically, I am going to assume mostly lesbians liking this song, because why would you not? This is this is clearly the equivalent of like a heterosexual love song, but for lesbians. So obviously, obviously, it's gonna appeal to any lesbians out there, and I totally get that too. I just wish musically it was a little bit more. I'm not even sure what to call it. Just more. It, a lot of love songs are very simplistic, but I kind of want more from a song than just like a basic song. So, yes, I get why it's popular, but I also I also kind of wish more from my song. I'm sorry. I am sorry to anyone who's going to hate on me for that, but it is a very nostalgia and like feels driven song more than like musical complexity. And ironically, yes, I do wish for more. Uh, which if you've been here long enough, is also the warning song and reminds me how much complexity can go in something sim. Sorry, something in my throat. Something more like simple. It's the complexity from the simple that can be really appealing in a song. All right. Anyways, let's keep going with the greatest hits. I did preview a tiny bit of this one.
I've been hiding for so long. These feelings, they're not gone. Can I tell anyone? Afraid of what they'll say, so I push them away. I'm acting so strange.
Okay, man, this is the part I've already heard because I got about 30 seconds in when I like did a preview. And we're 38 seconds in now. Already commentary. She's really good with like lyrics to express a concept. I can apply this song to multiple like aspects of my life. I know her lens into this song is definitely the purely lesbian, not being out and, or at least seemingly not out via lyrics part of the song. But I think anyone who has ever, like, had a crush on someone and couldn't actually admit to having that crush because they knew, well, not necessarily that they knew they weren't interested in them, but that it would make things awkward or confused. I I can totally feel that because I've been there. Uh, I mean, for me also, being trans has been a, like, complex aspect of my life. Uh, One that has felt very much that I couldn't express to other people for a very long time. So that also sort of meshes into my take on this song. So, uh, yeah, a lot of immediate feels in this song. Anyways, let's get back to the song.
They're so pretty, it hurts. I'm not talking about boys, I'm talking about girls. They're so pretty with their button-up shirts. I shouldn't be feeling this, but it's too hard to resist. Soft skin and soft lips. I should be into this guy, but it's just
Nope,
a
you
waste
shouldn't
of
be.
time. It's really not my type. I know what I like. No, this is not a phase or coming of age. This will never change. They're so pretty, it hurts. I'm not talking about boys, I'm talking about girls. They're so pretty with their button-up shirts. They're so pretty, it hurts. I'm not talking about boys, I'm talking about girls. They're so pretty with their button-up shirts.
Okay, I have to talk about this line because in none of the videos do they have a girl with a button up shirt. It's starting to bother me, okay? They keep referencing the, you know, pretty girls in their button up shirts, and they're all wearing like tees. It sort of takes me out a little bit. I definitely appreciate the song, but that line keeps taking me out. I know they're doing it for lyrical necessities, but come on, come on. At least put one girl in a button up shirt, okay? And yes, girls are super cute. Super cute.
Cause I don't know what to do. It's not like I get to choose who I love.
Very
Who
true.
I love. Who
got like a split second of that. I read like the first 3 words and I figured what was coming. But yes, please love yourself. Thanks, bye. I want to look at the comments here, but uh, I have a bit of a funny story for you. This is how oblivious I am, okay? Now, I should state as a preface to this, uh, my I've talked about this before, but being both demisexual and lesbian at the same time definitely like puts a certain like perception on me. I get a little bit of a blinder to certain things. So a little while ago, I had uh, I don't think I've shown it. Actually, I might be able to show it on screen. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Oh, ad break is coming. Let's see if I can do this before the ad break. Wow. Sorry, I gotta find the picture. I don't think I showed this on the Discord server. At least not in the public parts of it. But as you do know, it was my birthday at the beginning of this month. So I did get birthday presents. Oh geez. That is huge. Let me yes. It was. Literally my birthday was the very start of uh words. Summer Games Fest. Yes, it was the 6th. The 6th of June. Ooh, here we go. That works. So, as one of my presents, I got this necklace. However, the chain it came with was like, thank you. I will take the head pats as I talk. Uh, if I can hit the tool. One day, I will automate this. There we go. But okay, I'll take head pats as a birthday present. So, unfortunately, the chain it came with didn't fit me. It was too tight around my neck. So, I had to buy like a replacement necklace. Well, uh the chain parts, not the entire necklace. But yeah, I I kept the kitty pendant parts, and I went and got this new chain, which is what the chain on here is. This is when it's fixed, just so you know. But yeah. So I needed to get it on the pendant onto the chain. And like it didn't quite fit. I don't think you can see it very well in the picture, but it like flares out a bit for like the connector that goes on it, and it wouldn't quite fit through the loop. Just like a millimeter off. It was driving me nuts because I wanted to wear it. So, I went to well, I tried to go to a jewelry repair place and they were closed. So I asked another jewelry store in the area and they pointed me to this other place to go fix it. Sorry, I need something to drink really quick. So, uh, well, fix it is probably a bad, like, phrase. But, uh, they say that, they can help me out, or probably at least. So I go there. Uh, there's this guy that's working the counter, and I, explain what's going on, and he's like, "Yeah, give me a second. I'll see what I can do." He takes it, well, both parts of it, goes back, gets some tools, plays with it for a little bit, comes back over, and hands it to me now, correctly attached to the chain. And I had brought it in the box that you actually see here. Uh, or maybe not that one. I think a slightly smaller one. But I ask him, how much how much is it as I start to put it back in the box. And he's like, "Oh, I don't need anything to do that for you." And I'm like, "Oh, well, thanks." And I'm putting it back in the box. And he's like, "Do you want to wear it now?" And I'm like, "Well, I have on this other necklace at the moment, but yeah, I did kind of want to wear it." And he's like, "Oh, well, let me put that on for you." And I'm like, okay." So I hand it to him, and he leans in and he puts it on me. And, you know, I thank him and I leave the store. And when I'm back in the car, I'm like, wait, he was flirting with me. Oh, that's what that was. I I totally missed. I did not realize whatsoever what he was doing. I felt bad for him after the fact. I'm like, "Sorry, dude. Totally wasted on me. I am so sorry." But yeah, that's how oblivious I can be. Okay. Okay, I like that line. They're so pretty with their button-up shirts. Hits different when you go to an all-girls Catholic school with a uniform. I get that impression. Yes. It apparently took a year for the song to start trending. That's a little unusual. This is not a phase or a coming of age. This will never change. Hits hard. I agree. I totally agree. Okay. Okay, this is a happy comment. Being closeted and playing this at 2 a.m. is the best feeling ever. Edit. Holy crap. 10K likes. Thanks, guys. And yes, any time of the day is the best feeling. I agree. And then updates. I came out, and this is even better. OMG. See, this, this, this is what comments are for. Totally what comments are for. It is just called Girls. A very simple title. Very apt. Very apt. All right. We have one more super popular one. Yes. Let's go to the next super popular one.
It was a bad idea. Calling you up was such a bad idea. 'Cause now I'm even more lost. It was a bad idea to think you were the one. Was such a bad idea. 'Cause now everything's wrong. You put your hands under my shirt and did my brow and said these words. Darling, you're so pretty, it hurts. You pushed me up against my wall, threw my clothes down on the floor. Darling, are you ready for more? It was a bad idea.
First, I have to say that that is not a long kiss. That is a good kiss. Okay. Second, sorry. Getting the feels again. Different sort of feels slightly, but still feels. Very much having wished for this situation that is such a bad idea many, many times. Many, many times. But yeah, I like the way they start that. Very, very upbeat and intense. And now we slow down a bit. And let's jump back in because I want to see how this goes.
Calling you up was such a bad idea. I'm totally fucked. It was a bad idea.
Oh no.
To think I could stop was such a bad idea. I can't get enough. It was a bad idea. Meeting you so late was such a bad.
Why do I get the feeling that the other girl was definitely down for this, but like either not out or like how do I want to put it? Involved with someone else is probably a good way to put that. Mm, always trouble. Always trouble. All right, back to the song.
Bad idea, 'cause I can't think straight. It was a bad idea to bring you back home. Was such a bad idea.
I'm sort of reminded of my ex-fiance. It it feels like every time we'd split up, well, they were always her things. I never broke up with her. It was always her breaking up with me. But inevitably, one or the other of us would call up and we'd end up back together again. We didn't have any explosive sexual scenes like this, but definitely still a thing. All right, we got a few more songs here. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Empty bottles everywhere. People sleeping on the stairs. Got something stuck
Okay, this
in
looks
my
like someone had a
head.
heck of a
No
party.
idea how it got there. This is the morning after. The house is such a disaster. But there's someone outside that caught my eye. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. I don't know what to do. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I can't stop staring at my face. My summer tan has begun to fade. Is this real or is this fake? A creepy dream I can't escape. This is the morning after. My mind is such a disaster. But there's someone outside that caught my eye. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. I don't know what to do. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool.
Okay, we've definitely gone to a very dark place for this one. What aspect of the pool can you not get over? But man, this is also a very familiar theme. The out of body experience song where you appear dead in it. All right, I'm gonna let this keep going.
I'm a dead girl in the pool. What the fuck is going on? I'm the dead girl in the pool. This is the morning after. My mind is such a disaster. But there's someone outside that caught my eye. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. There's a dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool. I'm the dead girl in the pool.
No, you can please don't do that. I don't think I would sing this in public to begin with, but definitely not at the pool. That might have some legal consequences, okay? Please don't. Though I gotta say, I kind of want to pull. I totally don't have a swimsuit that fits me right now, but I totally want to pull. It is 86, maybe 89. I am not quite sure how hot, but it is very hot. I would really like a pull right about now. I would definitely need like very tall walls to block the neighbors because I don't have a suit to wear. But I would like a nice dip and a pull about right now. All right, next song. Next song. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna get dark. I have a feeling it will. Also, adorable cutie here. Okay. As someone who has had chronic depression, this song screams depression. Just hollers it out. Because this is definitely describing how you feel with depression. You remember a time, especially for me, when I was like really young and not depressed. But that totally, for the longest time, didn't feel like reachable anymore. So, yeah, this is definitely a song about depression. I got a hint with the title, but definitely a song about depression. I gotta say, before I talk about anything else, I'm kind of glad I don't have like video recordings of me from when I was young. So I can't just like fire up a tape and like see me when I was younger, like pre being depressed. There are pictures, and I definitely avoid the pictures, but yeah. Musically though, this song has one problem, which is that even though it's mostly her just singing, uh, the instrumentals are higher than her, so it makes it really hard to hear a lot of the lyrics, which for me is a thing that bugs me. Oh, turned off comments. Okay. Those must have been some toxic comments. Oh boy. Not entirely surprised though. All right. All right. Next song. Next song.
I'm thinking too much again. I can't sleep, it's 4 a.m. I got
Okay. Already too much me in these lyrics. There are way too many times where my brain just keeps running. It's like, nah, I'm good. My body's like, nah, we went to sleep. Can we have sleep? Sleep good. Brain's like, nah, I'm good. So already very felt. Let's keep going.
gotta be somewhere tomorrow. I don't wanna go out tomorrow. I'm thinking too much again. How my life will end. I have to live tomorrow. I don't wanna live tomorrow. I'm thinking too much again. I can't sleep, it's 4 a.m. I gotta be somewhere tomorrow.
All right. Really quick. Same problem as the last video musically. You can hear the lyrics better, but I don't think that's because of where it's placed in the rest of the song. But also, this isn't really sad per se. It is more, how do I want to put it? Neutral? It's very much that state that you're in at 4 a.m. in the morning and you can't sleep. I wouldn't usually call that sad, but it's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Also, I'm sure there's gonna be more happy songs. There's gotta be. We got like 5 more songs after this one, I think.
I don't wanna go out tomorrow. Fuck my thoughts. I think too much. I think
Same.
too much.
Very felt. Maybe she just turned off comments on all the songs from a certain era. We'll see. I'm sure.
Depression.
Oh, well,
Suicide.
we're not going hopeful yet.
Emotional.
We have some more dark places to visit, okay?
Pretty face with pretty bad dreams. No one knows I cry in my sleep. Waking up feeling like shit. It's a normal thing to feel like this. I don't.
Okay. I'm gonna pause for a little, like, infomercial here. Feeling down every day is not normal, okay? It should not be normal. That is incorrect. I know it might be normal for you, but that's not how most people experience life. I can say this having had chronic depression. It is a bad sign. Please, if you wake up every day feeling like that, get help. I should have done that much earlier than I did. Please don't be me. All right, infomercial over. Back to the song.
Don't care, I'm feeling down. I wanna stay home, never go outside. Summer depression comes every year. I just want to disappear. Summer depression. There's so much time to question my life. Summer depression is my summer depression. My worst habit is my own sadness. So I stay up all night wondering why. I'm so tired all the time. All my friends are doing things. It's good for them, but I'm nothing. Summer depression comes every year. I just want to disappear. Summer depression. There's so
This
much
is way
time
too,
to
like,
question my
catchy
life. Summer
for a depression song. Come on.
It's my summer depression.
Teenage suicidal. Why, girls? Emotional. Social anxiety. Depression.
Summer depression. There's so much time to question my life. Summer depression. It's my summer depression.
All right. I'm gonna do some commentary at the end of this one. Oh, this one has commentary. Okay. I'm not gonna comment on the comments, but I did want to take a quick look. All right. Man. Uh where to start? Society pushes girls into such weird places. Uh, the whole social anxiety thing that the song talks about, at least a little bit, it does it in the voiceover rather than the lyrics themselves. But I think that's a core part of the song. Uh, I mean, it even turns it into like a girls only sort of issue. Guys definitely have social anxiety too. It looks a little bit different, but very, very similar in concept. Also, the whole suicidality thing. Ugh. Yeah. Again, infomercial time. If you are feeling that way, please get help. If I post this on YouTube, I feel like I need some sort of like suicide hotline number in like the description. All right, all right. I think there are four more songs. These three, and I know she released another official video that is not on there. And we have a live. It's only one song live, but I think that's fine. Sorry, I'm just looking at these titles. I feel I need to watch some of these other clips, but let's uh let's dig into these last few songs. All right, here, let's go. Oh, jeez.
I hate this dance, I'll just go home, 'cause I got no chance with you at all. I hate this dress, I feel like a man when I should be feeling so feminine. I watch from the sideline, picture myself with you on the dance floor, stepping on your shoes. I want you for myself tonight, but you won't look into my eyes.
So, uh, I should definitely, with this video, toss in a little bit of teenage me. So, I never went to a dance growing up. Never. To be fair, there were not many dances I could go to. I think like school dances were pretty much homecoming, prom, and a couple other ones like in high school. And I was probably the least popular person in high school. So, yeah. I didn't go to any homecomings. I didn't go to prom. Of course, also during those periods, I had chronic depression already. So the last place I wanted to be was at a dance alone by myself. Uh, I didn't write about it then, but I did a couple of years later. Uh, in college, I went out with some friends, not to like a dance, but we went to like, well, technically it was like a coffee shop, but it was night. Uh, it's where like the cool people hung out. So there's like, 50 to 100 people around. And I just ended up in a corner by myself. So I'm writing like this poem off to the side in a corner by myself because everyone else had run off to talk to different people. So it was just me sitting there writing this song about being alone in a crowd. So, yeah, her lyrics here hit very close to home. Very much girl in a corner. Anyways, back to the song.
I guess you're out of my league. Would you be into someone like me? I don't know why I'm so shy. I normally hate to keep things inside. I don't care what the results might be. No matter what, you'll be my queen. I watch from the sideline, picture myself with you on the dance floor, stepping on your shoes. I want you for myself tonight, but you won't look into my eyes. I hope that
I will add to my story from earlier because that line about you won't look into my eyes brought up another memory. I was totally crushing on this girl that was in my friend group at the time, and very much she considered me like a sibling and not like someone dateable. So, very much on the night that I was writing that poem that I mentioned earlier, I I was wishing that she'd come over and talk to me, or even look at me across the room. So yeah, I was sibling zoned. We got along really well. Uh, I guess a little too well. So siblinged. We jumped past the friends right to sibling. Though only child, so. Though I do seem to have a habit of like collecting people that I refer to as siblings. Specifically sisters, actually. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. I have no idea. Anyways, let's finish the song.
you find me in the crowd. Grab my hand and run around. I want you for myself tonight, but you won't look into my eyes.
managed to catch it before it rolled over. All right, next song. Next song.
We just said goodbye, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel really weird right now. Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm slightly worried about this in the last song.
Thinking about your
Taking clips from a movie.
I'm in my bed, wish you were by my side. Maybe one day we'll meet. Big things up, be just you and me. Maybe one day we'll meet. Big things up, be just you and me.
Okay, since there's 2 seconds left, I think we know how this song ends. That goes by quick. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're going sad feels. I can already tell.
I spend all my days trying to forget her face.
Though, I'm gonna say, I think we're gonna skip this one because this is no lyrics and no video. It's just the same screen all the way down. So that doesn't acquire the status of a music video for us. So we're not gonna take a look or listen. All right. Let's jump to the most recent. Okay. So, are we taking bets? Is that an X? She's standing out in front of her ex's place. I could see it. I think we're back to the knife. It kind of feels like she's firing some shots at herself. This comment is very apt. It's now time for me to be emotionally devastated, but in a gay way. Oh, someone even did the lyrics. Oh my. All right. Let's dig into the lives.
Smoking cigarettes on the roof. You look so pretty and I love this love for. My girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl.
I gotta say, that entire audience of clearly lesbian women is stunning. Also, the leaves here, man. I don't know many other songs you could do that in, but that hits. Visual effect, perfect.
You will be my world, my world, my world, my world. You will be my girl. Smoking cigarettes on the roof. You look so pretty and I love this view.
Can you hear the crowd singing along?
But don't bother looking down. We're not going that way. At least I know. Yeah, I am here to stay. We fell in love in October. That's why I love fall. Looking at the stars, admiring from afar. My girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. You will be my world, my world, my world, my world. You will be my girl.
I guess that's a way to end the show. Because I think that's what she did there. Alright. Next one. I don't think we've heard this song in any of the videos, so.
I keep the letters that you wrote in a secret place. Every now and then I go down memory lane. October passed me by just like any month, but I still think of the times you took the breath out of my lungs. You don't have to run. Yeah, I got bitter when you got cold. And could you really blame me though? 'Cause I'm still tied up when you go. You know this song is about you. Who else could it be? You were the first to make me feel like I was me. And just a memory. It wasn't all good yet, wasn't all pretty. Lost our grip while trying to go steady. Holding on to you like maybe one day we'll meet. I met you at the wrong time, didn't want to see. I was busy with the stars, you were looking at me. For better or for worse, I don't know, but for what it's worth, I made you my whole world. I made you my whole world. Screaming at the top of my lungs, I love you, my girl. Always in the back of my mind, you'll be my girl.
Man, the fields. I agree with this comment. You might not be able to read it. Yeah, she does. She is not only gifted lyrically, but she has such a beautiful voice. I don't think she's like even close to being in my top 10 voices, but I definitely think she's a very talented singer. I'd like to hear her do some like other music. She's very pop and typically very sad pop. I would like a little more range from her.